You're here in the UK 1 month, 2 months, you've not gotten a job, because by some families will come in and 1 month, 2 months, they've not gotten accommodation. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Juliet Okulo, and if you're here for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscribers, guys, you know I love you so much with all my heart. So today's video, it's different. It's a Q&A kind of video. So I posted in my last video for you guys to leave any questions you want me to answer, and I'll be answering them in my next video. So this is the video. So I have a few questions here, and I'll be answering them. And the first one is, how do you balance your education with your job at the same time? Okay, if you're new here, I am currently schooling in the University of Sunderland. I am doing my master's in finance and management, and I'm also working. So how I do plan it's not easy. Actually, the first time I am studying and I am working at the same time, it's not easy. But what has been getting me through it is planning. I plan my month. Every month I have a plan, and every week I also have a plan. It's planning. I plan ahead of my lectures. I plan ahead of work. Where I work, we have a weekly shift to know when you're supposed to come into work. So I plan, okay, I am going to work Monday, Tuesday. I won't have time to do much. So when I don't go to work, I try to go to the market, make meal for the house, and stock the house with things. Tip for new YouTubers, or something you wish you knew. I'll consider myself a new YouTuber because I just started YouTube, I think 5 months ago. So I am also very new to this game. But one thing I wish I knew when I started is to be consistent. When I started October, I relocated to the UK. I posted, I think, 3 videos, and all through December I didn't post any video, and it really affected my audience. It affected my, I think, recommendation. So the tip I'll have is always post. Be consistent. Even if you don't have any content, create content and post. I am also speaking to myself because I actually get very lazy in creating content. So create content and post. Yeah, so that's the answer to that. And the next question is, please explain in details how you got your apartment in the UK from Nigeria, the payment, the site used, and how you dealt with the right to rent issue. Okay, so before relocating to the UK, we paid for accommodation back in Nigeria, which really helped us. There are issues whereby some families will come in and 1 month, 2 months, they've not gotten accommodation. They are staying either in hotel or Airbnb, and that is really expensive. Like when you're relocating to a new country and spending, let's say, $50 every month for accommodation, it can be so expensive. So we got our accommodation from Zoopla. I will leave the spelling on the screen. Zoopla on the market.com. It's a place where you see different accommodations, where you meet. Okay, you just put your location to bring the accommodations available for rent, how much it costs. There are some that are furnished, there are some that are not fully furnished. So Zoopla on the market.com. And what was the next question? The payment. Okay, how we paid. Searching until we found the perfect one we wanted in Zoopla, and we contacted the agent back from Nigeria. We chatted them, that we told them, oh, we're still in Nigeria, but we're relocating to the UK, so they, and we're interested in this apartment. And they said, okay, there's a queue, we have to join the queue, and the landlord will pick who he wants to give the house. But be consistent, like show them you're interested in the house, so they would know, okay, this person looks serious. We called, we emailed almost every day to let them know we're interested. And when they saw our commitment, they told us, okay, the only condition they're going to give us the house is to pay a deposit. I think we paid I think $600, £600. So we had to pay the deposit. Okay, after paying the deposit, there was a condition that okay, after this deposit, we expected to be in the UK. I think we came to the UK on the 9th. We expected to submit our right to rent on the 10th, and if we don't submit it on the 10th, the offer would be gone. So we came to the UK, we got our BRP. If you get your BRP, that's where you get your right to rent. I think if you go to gov.uk.com, it will show you how to get your right to rent, and you get the right to rent. You give it to the agent and they'll give you the house. So just contact them, pay for the deposit, and you get the house. Just be determined and show them you're interested in the house. Next question is, can I pay my tuition fee as an undergraduate international student by working part-time job? Okay, I really get these questions a lot, and it is a very critical question. It is not a straightforward yes or no. Why did I say it's not straightforward? You can come and you're here in the UK 1 month, 2 months, you've not gotten a job, because actually right now it's difficult as a student to get a proper job, because any job you want, they are requesting you full time, and as a student you're allowed to work 20 hours a week, which is very difficult to come by jobs now. So it actually depends on your plan. If back home you've paid 50% of your tuition fee, it's a plan. You can come and you apply for a flexible payment, depend on your school. There are schools like my school, you can apply for deposit. You pay a certain amount every month to complete your school fees before the duration of your study. So that's a good plan. You can work as an I think the highest students make is £1,000, and £1,000, you have bills to pay, you have your house rent to pay, and you have feeding to pay. It is, which is difficult, but people do it and it is possible. Like I said, if you have the proper planning, it's possible. But make sure you've paid like half of the school fees, because if your school fees is £13,000 and you've paid just £4,000, and you're expecting to come to the UK and pay the 9,000, and they don't give you the whole duration of your study to pay your school fees. They will give you, okay, you come in and you're supposed to pay, expected to pay, okay, let me use my school for example. We started our semester October, and we were expected to pay the remaining of our school fees January. So the timeline is, I think, 2 months, and you can't work 2 months and get £9,000. It's not possible. So there is a plan. If you have flexible plan and you want to come to the UK work part-time, you can apply for that. But it is better if you have your school fees to pay. Like, it will relieve you of so many anxiety, so many stress. So yeah, I think that's the advice. If you can pay from Nigeria, pay half, apply for flexible plan, make research, be certain of, oh, my school, do they have this flexible plan to pay, because it's very, very essential. So yeah, that's it. You can actually pay with part-time if you have a plan. And the next question is, just applied for masters in the University of Sunderland. Congratulations. Hopefully, I pray you get it. How is job hunting there? Is there availability of jobs, or Newcastle is better? Okay, so Newcastle is like the big city close to Sunderland. There are jobs in Sunderland, but there are better jobs in Newcastle. But you're studying in Sunderland, and coming from Newcastle to Sunderland to study, it's difficult. That's the truth. So you consider your closeness to school. There are jobs in Sunderland if you apply. So yeah, there are jobs in Sunderland if you apply. There are jobs everywhere. Someone said, great videos. Please, what was the total cost of the groceries? Okay, so every month our budget for grocery in the house is £250 every month, from going to the African store and also the normal store. But I think most of the place that takes bulk of the money is African store, because getting African things is quite expensive. So £250 every month for grocery, that's how much we spend as a family of two living in the UK. And the next one is, How did you meet your husband? Okay, funny enough, I met my husband through job where I was working before relocating. He he used to come to where I work. He attended to my boss, and my boss connected us together, and we started dating. After dating, we got married. So I think we met through workplace, basically. My skincare routine. Okay, maybe I'll do a video to show you my skincare routine. Well, I really don't use much because my skin is acne prone. I don't use much skincare. I just use basically face wash, moisturizer, and toner. That's the only thing I use. And I use Skin RX, Urban Skin RX. That's what I use. The next question I have is what is your advice on relocating to the UK? Relocate single or as a family? Okay. For me and my experience, if you have a family, relocate with your family because it is better. As a student, like I said earlier, we're only entitled to work 20 hours, whereby your dependent can work full time. There's no restriction. So if you can come with your dependent, you're going to school and your dependent can work very well. Financially it is helpful, and emotionally it will help you very, very well. So come with your dependent if that's possible. So we've come to the end of my Q&A. I believe I answered everybody in my own understanding. If you have any questions that you want me to enlighten you more, leave it on the comment section. And I hope you learned one or two things from this video. I hope it was useful. It is actually my first Q&A. I'm getting used to it, but I'll be there. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, leave your comments, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the week. See you guys later. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. God bless you. Bye.